hearing this thing, defund police. No, like I said, it's necessary, but we need to stop that. We need to investigate more. We need to be able to make sure that you have good citizens. And it's like I said, do thorough investigation. See what type of person this person was in high school, is in college. If a person just came back from fighting in war, you can't take a person that just came back from war and then put him back on the street and let him be a police officer. He has to go through psychological evaluation. We have to be able to investigate his military record to see when he was over there, was he killing people? Because once you get used to killing, or in a situation somebody acts up, what do? And you see in Afghanistan, and you see in Iraq, they do just like they're doing to our people today. They come and they're very aggressive. They're not light. And so a lot of those people that are still going through that type of syndrome, they come right off the plane. Next thing you know, they're back in their police officers. So we have to have independent parties, independent groups dealing with that and investigating and making sure that qualified individuals are there. And like a lot of things they address, then the improper people need to be removed.
Right. Well, I agree with defunding the police for the exact same reason that you say. That money could be spent on the people doing investigations. That money could be spent on social workers as opposed to social workers coming there and helping the young lady who's going to get in the police car.
Well, I would say reappropriating the funds, and that's it. That's under supervision. But see, the thing is, what happens is, if a lot of people that are opposition will take that and they will use it for their own. Because you didn't spell out exactly what you're saying. What are you saying? And everybody's like, no, I want police. Right. So then you say, no, what we're talking about is reappropriating funds. Instead of having these guys with military uniforms coming into our neighborhood, you have somebody, just regular person doing investigation like you talked about. Instead of having a police officer come and investigate and asking people questions about what happened to the crime, you're going to have somebody else from a different division coming in without a gun, just asking questions about the crime, so the people can feel more comfortable. Because they're not comfortable with the people that have the
military weapons,
exactly,
etc. But all that is part of the funding of the police. Now they have AK-47 or AR-15 walking around the street with a assault weapon with a magazine that has 30.
Yeah, I was looking at the video that they had, the camera in Louisville, and this looked like Iraq. I mean, before the no-knock.
Absolutely.
When they went in the wrong house and stuff. They kicked and they showed the guys, they green, they had everything, the helmets and all of that and stuff, and they're going in. It's like, what type of drug dealers are you dealing with? And I mean, and it shouldn't be that you're that armed up to go in for some like regular case and stuff.
Right. So all that is part of the funding, and I agree that some people, the politicians like to say defund the police, and they debate on the issue, meaning we taking money from the police, like we're going to shut the police down. I don't think that anybody who has ever sincerely articulated defund the police didn't mean anything other than take money that is being used for things that they don't necessarily need them for, and give them to people who can make the job easier, and especially who could benefit the community better.
And that's why it's important, like I said, but for us, you got to make sure that you cover everything, because what happens is they like to use it.
But if